Let's make this fun. I'm Courtney Holland, a leadership expert. That's a lie. I'm not an expert on anything, except maybe twirling. That's because I went to acting classes. At any rate, I'm here to take you through Melissa Lubin's 5 leadership tips. Here's number 1.
Probably the first tip is to really look inside, to get comfortable with yourself, understanding who you are, what you bring to the table, recognize your strengths, know where those opportunities are to develop.
See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Sorry about the background noise. Melissa was being interviewed at the Virginia Tech Richmond Center during a session going on behind her. Ready for number 2?
Focus your time on building those strengths, and really showing up and integrating them in all the work that you do, and then be okay, show a little vulnerability, work on some of those things you want to improve on, and go about it every day. Leadership is a process, it's ongoing. It's just not one day you're born a leader and you're good for the rest of your life. It takes work. You can refine it over time.
Are you getting the hang of it? This next one's going to blow your mind. Lubin says even someone like me can be a leader.
All of us can be leaders in whatever we choose to do. So your role might be that of a manager, and if you are a manager, then part of management is leading. But you don't have to be a manager to be a leader. Even if you're brand new in your position, when you come into this position, understand what is it you're trying to accomplish? What's your mission? Who are you? What do you want to accomplish? And then what is your vision? Where do you want to go? And how can you, by leading yourself and inspiring others, bring others with you towards that goal?
My goal is to get you to stick around for all 5 tips. Here's the next one.
Talk to the people you're working alongside of. Ask them, how do they like to be led? What matters to them? What motivates them? What inspires them to move forward? And then embrace that and try out for yourself what works best with the people around you. So it's definitely something that can be refined over time. And as lifelong learners, leaders like to continue to evolve themselves for the context of the situation that they're in.
Okay. This last tip is one anyone can do. It starts by just showing up.
It really is how you show up. It's really identifying within yourself what are your values, what behaviors can you demonstrate that people will look at you and see you and hear you in a way that says, wow, she's a great leader. That's how you can lead, is just figuring out who you are, what you want to accomplish, and being consistent, showing up every day, exhibiting these behaviors that are strong and confident and show that you care about people. You know, it's been said that people don't really care about what you know until they know that you care about them. Great leaders lead in that way, where they're people focused and they work every day at demonstrating what leadership is all about.
So, if you haven't figured out this I'm tired, I have to read my lines. If you haven't figured out this leadership thing by now, you haven't been paying attention. And here's a bonus thought from Melissa Lubin. Once you've practiced all these traits, what's the payoff? Wait for it.
Leadership transcends, right, the position that you're in. So if you are able to lead at a position without authority, what happens when you're actually given a role that has more accountability and responsibility? You've already proven that you can get people around you, inspire them to walk with you towards a goal. So once you actually have a role that is identified maybe as a manager or specifically leading a project or leading a program, then the sky is the limit for what you can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Taking credit for other people's tips is not one of the tips? Well, it's okay, I got a little confused, but it's not about me. It's about you and how you can be a better leader. Ta-ta for now.